What's up, everybody? Andrew Steele here.
And you got Big Tony.
Today we're actually going to take my coach on a quick journey. We've been here for about 30 days and we've got it all packed up right now. And one of the important things about diesel coach ownership is to make sure that you're using it. I started up every 10 days or so, and we've been here for about a month now, so it's a good time just to let it go down the road. It's good for the tires, it's good to just use it, and it's just always fun to get behind the wheel of this big diesel pusher. So we thought we'd bring you guys along for the journey today. The neighbors are wondering what we're doing here. Those are those nice folks waving at us that we made a YouTube video out of their fifth wheel the other day. It actually went, I would call it viral, over 75,000 views in the first week. That's pretty awesome. We are just blown away at how many people are watching this YouTube channel and how many people are interested in the stuff that we find interesting as well. So greatly appreciate you guys, and as long as you guys keep clicking on that like button and sharing and subscribing and all of that good stuff, we're going to keep posting this content. So I think on today's agenda, I think we're going to hit the truck stop, get a little bit of diesel fuel just to top things off. I haven't driven a coach in a while. I kind of got to get, I'm readjusting to being back behind the wheel, but honestly, it's like riding a bike. It just feels really good going down the road in this thing. And one of the things that I'm really happy that I did before I left Arizona was change every fluid, every filter, all that stuff. I tried to make a YouTube video while I was doing all that, but it's really tough to get work done and film YouTube videos at the same time. So sorry for leaving you guys hanging on all that, but I did change every fluid, every belt, every filter, all that good stuff. So, you know, and I could have gone the other way to a closer truck stop, but I think we're gonna go all the way down to Rapid City, or I mean, we could fill diesel back up there. What do you think, man? Should we go all the way down to Rapid City? How far should we go?
I mean, you know, you have an RV, Andy. I mean, to take the venture.
Colorado, here we come. So my coach has the 8.9 liter Cummins 360, and I have to say that it didn't even know that the van was being flat towed back there. I had the van fully loaded up with equipment. I'm sure it's probably close to 8,000 pounds fully loaded up, and it just it operates completely the same with the van back there as it does without it there. So these are the same motors that they run in big semi trucks that they're hauling 80,000 pounds around with. So even though it's a smaller engine, it's still capable of hauling that big heavy torque. And really the big thing is stopping. And when we were driving up here actually from Arizona, I had to slam on my brakes. There was a deer that ran out in front of us and I had to stand on the brakes. Big Tony, what happened there? What you remember that, bro?
Oh yeah, I remember it just perfectly. You know, I told Andy because he told me to warn him, so I warned him. And it's a deer. You hit those brakes.
Yeah, we had to lock them up. I had to stand on that brake, but this coach stopped. It reacted better than I would expect, even with the heavy van being flat towed behind it. So the more I use this 2008 Tiffin Phaeton, I am just extremely impressed with how it's operated. I haven't had any problems with it. You know, yeah, knock on wood. That was real wood that I just knocked on. Just rolling. Other than the few little things that you know, the windshield that was user error, I haven't had any problems that weren't user error. Just regular maintenance. And I did fix a small little air leak. It was like a $200 part. Got under the coach, took it off, put in the new part. I ordered it from Spartan. This is on a Spartan chassis, so just a really smooth experience overall in owning this coach. And I'm about, I bought it in the beginning of March, so we're in, what, July now? I've had it for March. About 4 months now. So it's been really a good coach for 4 months now. I've put close to, let's see here. So I've got 42,196 miles as we're rolling down the road right now, and I bought it with just over 37,000 miles. So I've put about 5,000 miles on this coach, and am just really impressed overall. Tony, what do you think about the 08 Tippett Phaeton, bro?
You know what I think about it? I want one.
Hey, that's a goal, brother. If I can help you get to the next level where you can afford one of these, I highly recommend it. Now, I do have to say that a lot of you don't see the 10 years of hard work that I put in to get this. We just fire up the camera, and Tony and I are just clowning around, and there's a reason that I'm behind this wheel right now, and it's not by pure luck. I outworked everybody. If I can give anybody some advice at how I was able to purchase a 2008 diesel pusher motorhome at the age of 35, this is a six-figure rig, and I was 35 years old when I bought this, and I can tell you that from age 25 until 35, there was a ton of hard work, a lot of saving, being frugal. I don't go spend money on expensive restaurants, bars. A lot of people go out to the bar every weekend. That same money that people spend at the bar every weekend, if they were frugal like me for 10 years and took that same money and invested it and was wise with it, they would be sitting in the same shoes that I'm in right now. So you're wondering, hey, this guy got lucky, and that's why he's driving that big expensive motorhome, and that's why he's able to be a snowbird. Or if you think that there was any luck involved in this, you're wrong. I've had everything, going against me. I've been shut down over and over. I've had so many times where I could have just thrown in the towel and given up and quit and gone and worked for somebody else. Being self-employed, there's a lot of years of struggle, hard work, saving, not spending, getting calls to go out to the bar or go out with a girl and spend money and live frivolous and self-indulge and do all that self-indulgent stuff. And if I would have done all that, I wouldn't be in this coach. And honestly, the little bit of self-indulgence that I have done, shoot, if I wouldn't have done that, I might be in a Prevost bus already by now. But I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to continue to be really frugal, work hard. I work as hard as I can, and you got to save for a rainy day too, because we've actually been getting our butts kicked this summer. This is probably my worst summer financially. These last 2 months have really been tough financially, but I'm keeping a good attitude. We haven't made very much money. We've been up here, the few coaches that we've washed and detailed, they've all been on Instagram. We've been here for about a month, and we really haven't brought in a lot of money. I've maybe broken even or helped cover some of my overhead and some of my expenses, but when I have a coach like this, I've got a lot of overhead just to wake up every morning, and when you factor in all of that cost, it's not easy. So I'm very frugal. I save for these kind of times, and if I have a really good run where I make a lot of money really quickly, the last thing I do is go spend it and buy toys. I save it, and I save up for a rainy day, and I save up for goals like this. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I did make a real estate deal down in Fountain Hills, Arizona. I flipped a condo, I remodeled it, I did a lot of the remodel work myself. I bought it, it was a property in distress, and I sold it at the peak. So I was very lucky that I was able to take a big check, turn that around, put that as a down payment on this, and that's how I'm able to do this. But it's definitely not like this was not gifted to me. There was no, this wasn't given to me. There was no co-signers on this. This is 100% the result of my hard work and building my credit. In order to buy one of these coaches, you have to have really good credit, and I've made a ton of wise decisions and really planned ahead and made sure that my credit was really good. and really saved every penny and made sure that I checked all the boxes so that I was able to get approved to buy this coach. So it's not an accident. It's a series of me saving money, investing money wisely, making sure that I checked all the boxes on my credit score and in my credit to be able to purchase this coach, making sure my income was high enough. A lot of factors went into this. This was not just lucky. I know I made a YouTube video called "Making a Wrong Turn was like hitting the lottery," and I hope that didn't send the wrong message, because there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, much more beyond just getting lucky. Now, I will say that I was very fortunate to find this part, but if I wouldn't have made that wrong turn and found that part, I would have kept banging on doors until I found success somewhere. So this is just where I happened to find it. One of the things that I really like about this trip is we're getting a ton of bugs on this coach, and we've only gone about 30 miles down the road. That means that we're gonna have a lot of work this summer. Hey, no, you gotta stay in here. So we're just getting back to Elkhorn Ridge here. We drove down to the truck stop in Rapid City. It was about 30 or 40 miles each way, so let the coach stretch out its legs a little bit. Always good to do that. Everything is running silky smooth, and now we're gonna go, I'm gonna talk to the office and see if we can't get maybe a different site. We're in a cool site right now, but hey Tony, what do you think, bro?
I agree fully. I think you really should get another site. I don't know, but better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Thank you for watching today's video. If you want to see more RV related content, please subscribe.